Recently, I actually got hit by an Audi R8, which was pretty unfortunate for the car and me. Right as my leg came up, I heard the noise. No point in trying to tuck, rotate faster, and land on my feet. So I'm like, oh, I don't really have anywhere to go. There's no grass. I gotta commit. So at this point, I pulled in and I rolled across my shoulder. Nothing chipped, nothing broke, nothing damaged from it. Something I've trained my whole life, figuring out. When I was a kid, the only thing I ever wanted to do growing up was be a stuntman. I started on the backyard trampoline when I was younger. I was 9 years old. And then that converted 2 years later down the road into going to a cheerleading gym. Instead of partying with all the friends in high school and middle school, I would be at the gym training constantly. And I knew in the back of my mind very deep that it would pay off in the future. And now it's paid off more than I could ever ask for. And my goal is to get the word tricking out there to the public to know it's not parkour, it's not free running, it's called tricking. It's its own thing. And I've already been achieving it step by step by getting myself out to another country that I'm not living in or another state. And then everywhere I go, I'm gonna do a flip, no matter what. And I make sure people see it. And if they see it, I tell them what it's called. I tell them it's called tricking every single time.
Oh, 4 Red Bull. Holy smokes, here we go.
I'm the first professional Red Bull sponsored athlete in my sport right now. I think that's just a huge door opener for opportunity for me, especially with traveling, because every time I get to travel, I can look up to the nearest town where I am and find other Red Bull connections that are there, and I'm able to collaborate. What's cool about my sport is I can plop up anywhere on the spot and do a flip or a trick. I don't need any setup, I don't need a ramp, I don't need a board, I don't need any equipment. I just need space. It's infinite opportunity.
I want you to do that same exact you were doing in the crowd just now. You're amazing.
Bailey Payne, where are you? Wow!
This is why I love traveling, because you get to literally do what you love doing, and you run into cool people every single time.
Yo, put some flipping music on for my real quick.
There's people who travel, but then there's people who travel like me. And if you travel like me, it's completely different. People are like, oh, I'm gonna go on vacation. That means no cell phones, no work, nothing of that. No, I travel, I find something cool, and I flip in front of it, and I make content with it. And then after that, that just opened my mind to so much more. Traveling to all these super cool places, opening my mind to something much more and much greater than what I've just had back at home. I never thought it would be something that I would be being my own boss in. I mean, that's a lot of people's goal in life, is to do what they love and make a living out of it. Not have to wake up, do a 9-to-5 job every day. There's people who I've graduated with and they're still in college, they're in debt, they're struggling with school. They have to wake up and be like, oh, I have to do exams today. They have to do homework. But say, for example, someone right now wanted to go on a trip, I would say, let's go. These are the primal years for anyone who's trying to do something with social media to actually take full advantage of that and commit to what they're gonna be doing. I mean, this is kind of a universal thing. If you have a brand and you're trying to build it and also have other companies back it up for you, you have to find something that you love to do. You can't find any flaws in anything that you're trying to put your 100% effort into. It all starts with a thought, and then after the thought comes the process. It's the people who stay consistent and are persistent with what they're doing that are gonna overachieve what they actually want to do. Because you will have your ups and downs. Life's a roller coaster. We've all heard that analogy before. And it's the people who stay on the ride and they keep that tunnel vision on what they want to do that are gonna persevere and succeed in what they love. To be your own jet setter boss, you want to have 3 things: persevere, consistency, and dedication. If you have all 3 of those, you're literally going to achieve any goal you want in your life, and you're never going to have any regrets with it.
Make some motherfucking noise for Bailey Payne, y'all.
My name is Bailey Payne, and I'm a jet setter boss.